Welcome to Real English Podcast. I'm Brendy.
And I'm Annie.
Please remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends for the Real English Podcast. Don't stress if this sounds fast. This is how Americans normally speak. You'll hear it again slowly and clearly later.
So today we are doing a deep dive into morning routines. And we are going to look at some amazing ideas from our sources about how small habits can totally change your life.
Yeah, and honestly, I really need this lesson today. I am so glad we are talking about this.
Oh, really? Why is that? What does your morning look like?
Because, well, my morning routine is just a complete mess right now. I mean, my alarm goes off and I just feel so groggy and tired.
Right, that heavy feeling.
Exactly. And then I instantly grab my phone, from the nightstand. I check my emails, I look at the news, and I just feel completely stressed out before my feet even hit the floor.
Oh, I hear that from so many people. It is like the most common modern habit. You open your eyes, and suddenly the whole world is just sitting right there demanding your attention.
It really is. And I know I need to change it, but it just feels so hard to fix, like it requires so much willpower.
Well, the great thing about the sources for our deep dive today is that they explain exactly why it feels hard. And they offer a really simple system to fix it. We are going to focus on 3 easy habits to help you start your day right.
That sounds perfect. I'm ready to take notes.
Awesome. And actually, let's practice that phrase for our listeners. Listeners, repeat after me. Start the day right.
Go ahead and try it out loud. Wherever you are, start the day right.
Perfect. So before we get into those exact 3 habits, we kind of have to dismantle how we normally think about changing our lives.
What do you mean?
Well, we usually think we need these huge, difficult goals,
Right.
right? Like a massive New Year's resolution.
Right, like saying, I am going to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day and run 5 miles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the behavioral psychology from our sources operates on a totally different idea. It is all about systems over goals. You don't need a huge transformation. You just need to get 1% better every day.
Just 1%. That doesn't sound like it would do much.
It doesn't feel like much in the moment. It is tiny. But because of how small habits build up over time, if you get 1% better every day, you end up being 37 times better by the end of the year.
Wait, 37 times better, just from tiny little tweaks.
Yep. It is just the math of small habits. But the opposite is also true. If you get 1% worse every day, you basically go all the way down to 0. So hitting snooze once or scrolling for 5 extra minutes, it really adds up.
Wow, okay. So if I am failing to wake up early, it's not because I am lazy.
Exactly. It is not a moral failing. It is just a system problem. There is a great rule from our sources. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems.
You fall to the level of your systems. I
Yeah.
love that. So how do we build a better system for the morning?
You focus on your identity. You tell yourself, I am the type of person who is organized. And then you prove it to yourself with really small wins. Which brings us to our very first habit of the day, the phone.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, habit number 1, no phone for the first 15 minutes.
But it's right there. It is literally my alarm clock.
I know, but looking at a screen right when you wake up forces your brain into a high-stress state. You get a spike of dopamine, but it's reactive. You are letting outside stress dictate your mood. So you have to use the rule of making bad habits invisible.
Invisible, like hiding it.
Kind of, yeah. You keep the phone completely out of the bedroom. You charge it in the kitchen.
Oh, wow. So I don't even have to use willpower to resist it because it's just...
It's not even there. Exactly. You remove the friction entirely. Do not look at it first thing in the morning.
That makes so much sense.
And listeners, that is another really great natural phrase for you. Repeat after me. First thing in the morning.
Let's hear you say it. First thing in the morning.
Great job. So, if your phone is in the kitchen, you have a 15-minute vacuum. You need to fill that time with something positive, which leads to habit number 2.
Okay, what do I do instead of scrolling?
You make your bed.
Make my bed. That's it.
That is it. It takes, less than 2 minutes. But the psychological impact is huge. It is called a 2-minute win. By making your bed, you give yourself the very first success of the day.
Oh, I see. It gives you a little hit of healthy dopamine.
Exactly. You are casting a vote for your new identity. You are proving to yourself that you are the type of person who is organized and can get things done.
That is such a good way to look at it. You haven't even left the bedroom and you already have a win.
Right. And speaking of getting things done, let's practice our final phrase. Listeners, repeat after me. Get things done.
Say it strong. Get things done.
Beautiful. Okay, so you woke up, you didn't look at your phone, and you made your bed. Now you walk into the kitchen.
And I finally pour my giant cup of coffee.
Hold on. Not yet.
Well, why not? I need it.
Because of habit number 3, you need to drink a full glass of water before your coffee.
But water sounds so boring. Does that really make a difference biologically?
It makes a massive difference. Think about it. You have been asleep for 8 hours. You haven't had anything to drink. You have been breathing out water vapor all night. Your body is severely dehydrated.
I guess I never really thought about it like that. The body's just super thirsty.
Exactly. And your brain basically floats in a sack of fluid. Even mild dehydration causes brain fog, bad memory, and a bad mood.
So if I wake up dehydrated and instantly drink coffee.
Well, coffee is a diuretic, which means it removes water from your body, so you are forcing your body into a panic. Instead of natural energy, you get jittery, anxious energy mixed with the stress of dehydration.
Oh, wow. So the body's just running on stress hormones at that point.
Precisely. Drinking a full glass of water first thing replenishes that hydration. It naturally wakes up your nervous system and clears the brain fog before the caffeine even hits.
Okay, water before coffee. That is totally doable. But, what if I drink water, I sleep 8 hours, and I still feel like I got hit by a truck when I wake up?
That is a great question, and our sources point to something really interesting about that. It might not be about your sleep time. It might be about oxygen. Specifically, how you are breathing at night.
Like snoring.
Or just breathing through your mouth. Mouth breathing degrades your sleep quality because you simply aren't getting enough oxygen to your brain. There is actually a growing trend of taping the mouth shut at night with a tiny piece of medical tape.
Wait, tape? Over your mouth? That sounds kind of scary. Wouldn't you get less oxygen breathing through a smaller hole like the nose?
It seems like that, but no. Breathing through your nose adds resistance. It slows your breath down, which gives your lungs more time to extract the oxygen. But more importantly, your nose produces a special gas called nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide. Okay, what did that do?
When you breathe through your nose, that gas travels to your lungs and actually expands your blood vessels. It allows way more oxygen to enter your blood and reach your brain.
Oh, I get it. So if you breathe through your mouth, you completely miss out on that gas. Your blood vessels stay tight, and your brain is starved of oxygen all night.
Exactly. Which is why you wake up feeling so exhausted. Nasal breathing should be the default, even during the day when you are just walking around or working at your desk.
Wow. Okay, so we've got the phone hidden, the bed made, the water down, and we are breathing properly. Is that the whole system?
There is one last biological step, and it is probably the most profound part of the entire morning protocol. You need to set your master clock.
The master clock. That sounds intense. What is the protocol for that?
Within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up, you need to go outside and view natural sunlight.
Go outside, even if it's cold.
Even if it's cold. Doing this triggers a healthy spike in cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone, but in the morning, it's a good stress. It's like the starting gun for your brain, setting up your focus for the whole day.
But, wait. Can I just look out the kitchen window while I drink my water?
Nope. The physics of light are very specific. First, no sunglasses. Regular glasses are fine, but dark lenses block the signal. And second, you cannot do this through a window glass or a car windshield.
Really? Why does the window matter if the sun looks bright to me?
Because window glass filters out the specific wavelengths of light your eyes need. A clear, sunny day has around 100,000 units of light, or lux. A window drastically cuts that down. If you look through a window, it will take hours to wake up your brain. If you step outside, it only takes a few minutes.
How many minutes are we talking about?
If it is a clear day, just 5 minutes. If it's cloudy, you need about 10 minutes. And if it's raining or super overcast, you might need 20 to 30 minutes outside.
Okay, so how exactly does light hitting my eyes wake up my whole body?
Well, imagine your body as a massive clock shop. Every single cell in your body, your heart, your liver, your skin, they all have their own little 24-hour clocks.
That is a lot of clocks.
Right. And you don't want them alarming at random times. Digestion needs to happen at one time, sleeping at another. They need to play together like a beautiful orchestra. To do that, they need a master clock to conduct them.
And where is this master clock?
It sits deep inside your brain. When you step outside, the bright light hits special cells in your eyes. These cells don't see shapes or colors. They just measure brightness. They send a signal straight to the master clock.
Boom. And the master clock tells the whole body, hey, it's morning.
Yes, every cellular clock in your body is instantly synchronized. But this also explains why indoor lights at night are so bad for us.
Oh, right. Because of the screens.
Yeah, the lights in your house are not bright enough to wake you up in the morning, but they are just bright enough to completely trick your master clock at night and ruin your sleep.
So it takes the literal sun to wake us up, but a tiny phone screen can keep us awake at midnight. That is so unfair.
It really is. At night, your eyes become super sensitive to light.
So let me ask this. If I go stand in the cold for 10 minutes to look at the sky at 7 a.m., am I just doing it to feel awake right now? Or does it help me later?
It fundamentally helps you later. Getting sunlight in the morning sets a 16-hour timer for melatonin. That is the hormone that makes you sleepy.
Wait, really? So morning light controls my sleep at night?
Directly. It is the most powerful tool for sleep quality. You are literally solving your late-night insomnia at 7 in the morning.
That is incredible. So let's bring all this together for everyone listening. We wanted to build the ultimate simple morning routine, and it isn't some intense 2-hour workout, right?
Not at all. It is built on tiny, low-friction habits.
You wake up, the phone is invisible in the other room. You take 2 minutes to make your bed, getting a win and casting a vote for your identity. You bypass the coffee for a minute to drink a tall glass of water to rehydrate your brain. And finally, you step outside to get natural light to synchronize all the clocks in your body.
Exactly. And listeners, please give yourself some grace. These systems are slow. If you miss a day of sunlight or you accidentally check your phone in bed one morning, you haven't ruined everything.
Right. Just start again the next day. Pick just one of these habits tomorrow. Just drink the water or just make the bed.
Because small, consistent actions lead to massive transformations.
Before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final, truly mind-bending fact from our sources. We talked about how morning sunlight sets your master clock for sleep and energy, right?
Yeah, the master clock system.
Well, the data shows it does something else too. The growth and repair of the stem cells in your skin, your hair, and your nails is literally activated by that exact same master clock.
Wait, really?
Yes. And that clock only gets its signal from the light entering your eyes.
That is phenomenal. The light hitting your eyes directly controls how your hair and nails grow.
Exactly. So ponder this as you go about your day. If just letting morning sunlight hit your eyes is secretly controlling your hair and nails, what other invisible biological processes are your tiny, everyday habits secretly commanding?
It really forces you to rethink the power of a simple morning routine. You have so much more control over your biology than you think.
You absolutely do. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the Real English podcast with your friends.
It really helps us out.
And if you want to read today's lesson, I uploaded a free PDF summary in the description and in the comments. Feel free to download it and study at your own pace.